So today I'm going to show you how you can create a double crochet edging on a piece of work that you've knitted. So this is a knitted washcloth that I've done. I've finished by binding off my last row, but I've kept the last loop on the hook. Not on the hook? No, I've not cast off that last one. I've not finished that off. I've left it there so that I can go in with my crochet hook. I'm working with 2 yarns, so just making sure I'm picking up both strands. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn my work over and I'm going to work back across that cast off edge using my crochet hook, creating double crochets. So I've popped my hook in. I'm going to go into the next stitch. So you're looking for the V's in the top of the work like that. So I'm just going to pop in my hook. I'm going to yarn over both strands and I'm going to pull through, giving me 2 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over again and I'm going to pull through both loops. There we go. And that's my first stitch. I'm then going to do exactly the same into that next V. There we go. Pop it in, yarn over, pull through. Helps if the work doesn't twist. Yarn over again and pull through both loops on the hook. Okay, and I'm just going to continue that all the way along this row until I get to the corner. So I shall continue doing the same thing through the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and through both loops on my hook. Okay, and when I get to the edge I'll show you what we do there. So I've worked along the row. I'm just reaching the end of this cast off row, and then I will show you. Oh, okay, this one doesn't want to play. There we are. And last stitch. And then we're going to introduce for the corner a chain stitch, which is just a yarn over and pull through. And then we're going to work a treble crochet all into the same stitch. So yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through those last 2, and that's a treble crochet. We're then going to do another chain, so just a yarn over and pull through, and 1 more double crochet. So insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through both loops, and you can see how that gives us a turning corner. I'm now going to pop in a stitch marker because we now reach the point where there are no real defined stitches to pick up like we did on the last row. So we've worked 45 stitches, that's 48 stitches across. So we need to pick up 48 stitches along this edge. So to do that I just use stitch markers to mark the position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's the central point. So I'll pop a stitch marker into there. Like so. Not sure how well I'm showing you that. There we go. And then I just do the same again. So central point for this one is there. Pop in another stitch marker. will find one that's a bit easier, I think. That one didn't want to play. And again, so central point on this one, a little bit harder to find, but not impossible. It's there. And that just helps us to work out where to pick up stitches. So I'll keep doing that, and then I'll come and show you how we then pick up stitches on that edge. Okay, so what I've done is divided up this side piece into 8, so that now tells me between each stitch marker I need to pick up 6 stitches. So pull this one back out. That's where I've finished off my corner. And what we'll do is pick up those first 6 stitches along the edge here. So there's no exact science to this. It's just where you see somewhere. There you go. So we've just popped that through the first stitch of that row. And again, we're just going to crochet, double crochet along. So yarn over, pull through. Okay. So there's another space here. So insert hook, yarn over, pull through. That gives us 2. And we can get into that space there. Just making sure I pick up both strands. So insert hook again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. That gives us 3. So we need to pick up another 3. So just going to go into that space there. That's 4. I think we're going to have to work into that same space again. That's 5. And then we can go into that space there. That gives us 6. Okay. And you can see this edge is really shaping up, taking shape even. So we'll take that marker out now. And we know that between where we are with our hook now and the next marker, we need to pick up another 6. So I'm just going to work all the way along that edge doing that, and then I'll come back and show you how that looks. Okay, so I wanted to show you this point. I've worked along this side edge, picking up stitches evenly all the way along, but I want to show you what it looks like at this point, because I know the first time I tried this I panicked because I could see it was all bumpy compared to this, so the top section here. I don't want you to panic, because actually that will be solved once you block your work. It is simply because you've picked up stitches that weren't really defined stitches on that side piece. You weren't working into V's, you were working into a bit of everything. That's why it looks lumpy and bumpy. It will sort itself out when you block your work. Okay, so I'm going to do this corner the same way as I did the last one. So I've worked my double crochet. I'll now do a chain, and then I will work a treble into that same stitch again, like so, another chain and another double, and that then gives me my lovely defined corner, which will be even more defined after blocking. I'm now going to go along the bottom edge picking up stitches, which is as easy really as that top section, except you're not looking for V's because it's obviously your cast on edge, but the stitches are clearly defined still, so you can just pop your hook through and work your double crochets nice and easily along this bottom section. Okay, and I will come back and show you again once I've finished going all the way around. I'll show you how it looks before blocking. We are at the final corner, and I am going to go into that last stitch do a double crochet, chain, treble crochet, chain and double crochet to give us our final corner of that round. And then I'm going to slip stitch to that first double crochet that we started with. Okay, and that gives us our final corner. What I'm going to do now is actually do a second round, because you can see it's really clearly defined, this border, on that first row, but not so much on the rest. So I'm going to work a second round, and to start that I'm going to do a chain one, like so. Okay, and then I'm going to do exactly as we've done all the way around on that first round, and I'm going to double crochet into each stitch around. Now this time it's going to be easier, because when you get to your sides you will have already clearly defined stitches because you just made them. So I will go all the way around and then come back and show you what it looks like. So as you can see, I have worked all the way around my product. Just getting out my scissors, my item, my washcloth, whatever you like to call it. I've now done the 2 rounds of double crochet all the way around and slip stitched back to the stitch I began with for this round. I've just pulled that last loop up so I don't lose it. I'm going to cut my end like so, and then I just simply thread that through that last loop and pull gently at first and then just tightly to secure, and then all that is left is to weave in your ends on the back of your work. Obviously that's my beginning, my end. They will get weaved in and then it will be washed and blocked, and then I will show you how it looks once it's had all that done.